who say I'm being selfish, that this is not selfish, that it's not personal, that I'm not turning inward because it's like I'm personally rejecting them. How do you do that?
Well, there really is no one else to help. There is no one to try to get to understand you. That's all in the mind, as you said. By giving attention to the formless, impersonal, if you will, self, then all ideas of giving attention to the personal attributes of that consciousness, the individuated aspects of consciousness, really, again, it loses its allure. You lose interest in those things. You're no longer concerned with trying to persuade or convince people of the way that you think. Though in the very beginning, when we're uncertain, we feel the need to try to convince people what we're doing is right. But the more we begin to turn our attention inward, the less we care about those things. And ultimately we recognize that they are us. That the whole time that we were in conflict with them, it was because we were in conflict with ourselves. And as we find that still place within us, then that permeates our very existence. And everything then begins to harmonize with that. You see? And so that's a valid point, though, that everyone has to go through that stage. You will encounter the mind, the ego, but again, it's not other than yourself. There isn't a you.
I thought that stage was over when my family started reading spiritual books. But even that was just a trick.
A gradual process. It's a gradual process.
Yeah.
You're wanting them to read those books is part of their awakening in your consciousness. But ultimately, they're a fiction. They're a form floating in your consciousness. A ripple. The key is to remember that the I within you, the awareness within you, is everything and everywhere. And to not get lost in the divisions, discerning between this and that, to abide in that stillness, that place of joy. And by resting there, then, there's nothing to do. It's just, that's all there is. There's only one thing to do. And that's just give attention to I am. It will literally steal you away from all your other concerns and worries without any effort on your part whatsoever. That is the true spiritual practice.